The nice looking never paid God for that. And the not so nice looking never begged God for that. You're welcome to Science 71 of Section 3 of Chapter 20 of the Holy Quran. We continue with the story of Moses and Aaron from the last episode. That is after the prostration of Pharaoh's magicians before the two brothers. Namshi. Kala amantum lahum. Kala amantum lahu. Kabla azana lakum. This Pharaoh speaking. Said, into brackets anyway, let me add the bracket. Pharaoh said, Pharaoh in brackets. Pharaoh said, believe ye in him before I give you permission. Kabla an azana lakum. Innahu lakabirukum allazi allamakum as-sihra. Surely this must be your leader who has taught you magic, as-sihra. So you see, they've started fighting. It's happened many times when the people of God are fighting enemies. The enemies turn around and fight each other. And it's in the Quran. When one day the idols and the idol worshippers will be arguing. This is what is happening to Pharaoh and his magicians. Asira, fala ukti anna aidiyakum wa arjilakum. Fala ukti anna aidiyakum wa arjilakum min halafin. Be sure I will cut off your hands and feet on opposite sides. So he cuts, if he gets a criminal, he would cut, or let's say amputate the right arm along with the left leg. And how does he move? Or the left arm along with the right leg. That's what this means here. Where is it? Fala ukti anna adiyakum wa arjulakum min halafin. Wala usallibannakum fil juz'il nahle. And I will opposite side. And I will have you crucified on trunks of palm tree. Wala usallibannakum fil juz'il nahle. On trunks of palm trees. Wala ta'lamunna ayuna ashadun azaban wa abka. And I will have So shall you know for certain. So shall you know for certain. وَتَعْلَمُنَّ ayuna. So shall ye know for certain. Which of verse ayuna asharun azaban wa abka. Which of verse can give the more severe and more lasting punishment? Abka, more lasting punishment. Uh, yes, there is a commentary to read 2593. 2593. 2593. Pharaoh accuses his sorcerers who have been converted, comma, of having been in league with Moses all the time, eh, and in fact, of having been led and taught by him. How? Hmm? This is a fear of failure, hmm? Or the result of failure, having been taught by him! Exclamation mark. So arrogance and evil cannot conceive of God's wells, and words, of God's wells and wells of beauty and truth beyond its own narrow vision. Mm. I repeat it. So, arrogance and evil cannot conceive of God's wells and wells of beauty and truth beyond its own narrow vision. Exclamation mark. It is truly blind, and its very cleverness. It is truly blind, and its very cleverness deludes it to wander far from the truth. And that's coming to 2593 to sign 71. We go to sign 72 of section 3 of chapter 20 of the Holy Quran. Sign 72. Kalu lan nutiraka kalu lam nutiraka ala ma ja'ana min bayinatin. The sorcerers say, they said, the sorcerers, who? The sorcerers, they said, never shall we prefer thee to what come to us of the clear signs. Of the clear mean bayinati. Wallazi fatarana of clear signs, him who created us. Wallazi fatarana, him who created us. Wallazi fatarana. فاقد ما أنت كاد فاقد ما أنت كاد فاقد ما أنت كاد. So decree whatever thou desirest to decree. Decree whatever thou desirest to decree. This is coming from Pharaoh's sorceress to Pharaoh himself. ما أنت كاد إنما تقضي هذه الحيوات الدنيا إنما تقضي هذه الحيوات الدنيا إنما تقضي هذه الحيوات الدنيا. For thou canst only decree, into brackets, touching the life of this world. For thou will only decree touching on the life of this world. That's the only thing that Pharaoh can decree. 2595 commentary. Thus was the first part of the mission of Moses, that to Egyptians, fulfilled. See note 1083 to chapter 7, 126. We shan't go there. We shall not go there. So viewers, you can go back to chapter 7 and see the notes. If I did it, I think I did. I don't know where I started reading the notes. Anyway, but you can read it from anywhere, any source. Okay, uh, and that was signed. That was comment note 20, comment note 2595. 2595 to sign 72. We now go to sign 73. Inna aman inna amanna birabina liyghfir lana hatta yatina liyghfir lana hatta yatina. For us, we have believed in our Lord, colon. May He forgive us our faults, hatta yatina, our faults. وما أكره وما أكرهتنا عليه من من السحر أكرهنا وما أكرهتنا عليه من السحر of our Lord. May He forgive us our faults and the magic to which thou didst compete us, and the magic to which thou didst compete us. Sorcerers to Pharaoh again. Wallahu khairun wa abka. Wallahu khairun wa abka. Wallahu khairun wa abka. For God is best and most abiding. Wallahu khairun wa abka. Best and most abiding. There's commentary to the 2596. Commentary 2596. What does it say? Uh, the magic memory, the magic memory and deceptions which pertain to Egyptian pagan religion became a creed, a state article of faith to which all citizens were compelled to bow, and which its priests were compelled actively to practice. Full stop. And Pharaoh was at the head of the whole system, dash the high priest or the supreme god, full stop. With justice, therefore, do the converted magicians lay the blame on Pharaoh, effectively negate effectively negativing Pharaoh's this ingenious charge that they had been in link with Moses. In other words, they could have not been in link with Moses because it was he who taught them, and they were close to him until they saw the clear signs. Yes, as we see, they are saying until they saw the clear signs. Paragraph. We are still on commentary 2596. Paragraph. These falsehoods and deceptions, combined in many cases with horrid cruelties, open and secret, were common to many pagan systems, full stop. Some of them have been investigated in detail in Sir John G. Fraser is a writer. Golden Bow. Golden Bow. In case I don't call it well, bow is spelled Bough. Golden Bow. Golden Bow or Golden Bow, I don't know. So I've spelled it for you. Golden Bow. Bow is spelled capital G, golden capital G, then capital Bough. And that was commentary 2596 to sign 73. We now go to sign 74. إنه من إنه من يأتي به مجرما فإن له جهنم. Verily, he who comes to his Lord as a sinner, into brackets, at judgment, into brackets, at judgment, dash, for him is hell, Jahannama. Now, Pharaoh's magicians are preaching to Pharaoh. Let me use the word preaching. Lahu Jahannama. لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا. لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا. Therein shall he neither die nor live. لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا. So remember, the name Yahya in Arabic means life, which is, and Yahya equals to John. I think John has a different meaning in Christendom. Do I have the here? So in Arabic, Yahya means life, but in Christianity, let's see. In Christianity, in Christianity, John means graced by God. So while in Arabic, Yahya means life, on the other side, Yahya means graced by God. Yahya means graced by God. So I had to refer to this because I wanted to know the difference between the meanings of Yahya in Islam and in Christendom. And I've lost my bearing already. We are on 74. Neither live nor die. La yamutu fiha wala yahya. All right, and that was sign 74. Let's go to the commentary 2597. 2597. The verses 20, 74 to 76. And the verses 74 to 76 are best construed as comments on the story of the converted Egyptians who had purified themselves, into brackets, from evil, who had purified themselves from evil. From evil is in inverted commas, but purified themselves to purify themselves is in double inverted commas. From evil is in brackets rather, sorry. From evil is in brackets, but purified themselves is in double inverted commas along with from evil. Full stop. But some construe them as a continuation of their speech. Some construe them as a continuation of their speech. And that was coming to 2597 to sign 74. We now go to sign 75. Let's see. Yeah, with this is, we construe this to be, or I construe this to be coming from the magicians to Moses. So let's go to sign 75. Mm. ومن مؤمنا ومن يأتيه مؤمنا قد عمل صالحات فأولئك لهم الد- فأولئك لهم الدرجات الأولى. مم. ومن يأتيه مؤمنا قد عمل الصالحات فأولئك لهم درجات أولى. But such as come to him as believers, mu'minan, who have worked righteous deeds, وَعَمِلَ الصَّالِحَاتِ فَأُولَٰئِكَ لَهُمْ دَرَجَاتُ أُولَىٰ. For them are ranks exalted, darajati, ranks exalted. Mm. In heaven, we will all go to heaven, but there are ranks in heaven too. Though the whole place is sweet. Once you go to heaven, man, you are out. But still, there are ranks. Mm. Okay. Darajatu ula, ranks exalted or exalted ranks. Mm. That was sign 75. No commentary to read. We shall go to sign 76. It has a commentary, and it is the last sign of section 3. Let's go. It's now going to explain what he means by, or their noun, let's say they, and Pharaoh's magicians, they are now preachers. They're not going to explain to us what they mean by Jannati or the Darajatul Ula. Darajatul Ula means Jannat Adnan تجري من تحتها الأنهار. جنات عدن تجري من تحتها الأنهار. Gardens of eternity, gardens of eternity, Jannati Adnan, beneath which flow rivers. تجري من تحتها الأنهار. تجري من تحتها الأنهار. Beneath which flow rivers. خالدين فيها. خالدين فيها. They will dwell therein for aye. They will dwell therein for aye. A-Y-E. We've done this many times, as I've been saying that is old English. Dwell therein for aye. خالدين فيها. وذلك جزاء من تزكى. وذلك جزاء من تزكى. Such is the reward. ذلك جزاء of those who purify themselves, into brackets, from evil. ذلك جزاء من تزكى, those who purify themselves from evil. I remember the word zakiyun or zakiya, purified. If a person is called zakiyun for male, or zaki for men, and woman zakiya or zakia, it means the fellow is purified. The name signifies purification. And that is what is appearing here. Such is the reward for those who purified themselves from evil. ذَلِكَ جَزَاءُ مَنْ تَزَكَّى. That is sign 76. The last sign of section 3 of chapter 20 of the Holy Quran. We shall call it a day, viewers. Hoping to come back to begin with section 4, which begins with sign 77, or the Americans will say 77. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Au revoir. May God be with you all.